Now, Ivan, I understand that you're looking for funding for a very important project. What's your project called?
Hi Ronnie, it's called the Gold Future or the Cold Future, turning South Africa's economy around.
That sounds a bit like Clem Santer's high road and low road scenario.
That's right. In 1994, we were at a major crossroads, and our political leaders chose the high road. And on the economic front, NEDLAC was formed to develop our economy, creating real hope for a gold future.
So what went wrong?
NEDLAC has failed in its mandate and has become a battlefield for the private agendas of business and labour. South Africans are trapped in a downward spiral of accelerating economic weakness, inferior education, social and industrial conflict, and uncertain leadership.
So you're saying we've reached a new crossroads?
Exactly. But we are fast bypassing the Gold Future turnoff. We need the Gold Future roadmap now, so we can make a sharp turn away from the Cold Future abyss.
So why have we strayed off the Gold Future path?
Well, the most basic reason is that there's a chronic inertia amongst people in leadership positions in South Africa.
How does the Gold Future roadmap address this problem?
It clearly sets out the steps necessary to build our gold future and to create the leadership impetus necessary to take us to that gold future.
Okay, so what are the steps that the roadmap proposes?
Firstly, in terms of our failed economic system, I propose a new macroeconomic model that I've termed shareism. This model combines the egalitarian strength of socialism with the self-generating strength of capitalism and discards the weakness of both systems. Our new macroeconomic system should ensure that all employees are much better educated and earn better, not by going on strike, but by being able to work better and being properly rewarded with the fruits of their labour.
So why would business and labour embrace this approach?
The roadmap enables business and labour to replace their adversarial attitudes with partnerships focused on their mutual benefit and South Africa's gold future.
So you mentioned education. What specific changes are needed there?
The roadmap urges our country's education and training profession needs to be elevated to the highest status in society, where deserving educators are aptly rewarded based on their achievements, and where educational resources are used optimally to ensure broad-based and high-quality education and training.
So how do shareism and education relate to each other?
Shareism, together with quality education, will allow us to re-industrialize South Africa's economy, boost entrepreneurship, and reverse the crime-poverty vicious circle that's adding to our cold future.
So is the National Development Plan defunct?
No, there's immense potential in the NDP, but we need our leadership to implement it robustly and to expand it in a number of areas.
So when the Gold Future project is adopted, what actions will we see?
We will form a Gold Future group of influential people and ordinary concerned citizens across the spectrum to lobby, advise and influence those currently in power to follow the Gold Future roadmap.
Ivan, how would you sum up your appeal for support for this project?
I've actually summed it up in a poem called The Gold Future Vision, which I'd like to read.
Please go ahead.
Our economic freedom is well within reach if we drop the dogma that we all preach. We can get what we want without a fuss if we change economy to economus. Total change is always tough. The road ahead will be long and rough. We won't find paradise, that we know, but we can build a nation where we all can grow. Whether we suffer a future that's cold or create for all a future that's gold depends on whether we see somehow that we cannot wait. The time is now. The final chapter we still await. Our leaders who write it will seal our fate.
Well, I wish you luck in getting the sponsorship you need.
Thank you.
You're welcome.